I'm with Bob Desmond, Head of Claremont Global and Co-Portfolio Manager. Bob, wonderful to have you here at the Investment Leaders Forum, New Zealand.
Thanks for having me, James.
It's a pleasure. Bob, many delegates and readers at the Inside Advisor have enjoyed learning about your investment outlook over a long period of time now. But for those that are new to Claremont Global, how would you describe your investment approach?
Our investment approach is a focused, concentrated portfolio of global companies, so 10 to 15 businesses. And what we mean by quality, because obviously there's a lot of definitions, is businesses that have highly predictable earnings, very stable business models, and are run by management teams who allocate capital to build competitive advantage, not just to grow the business. And we can buy them at a reasonable price.
One theme this week, Bob, has been the different macro challenges. How do you see macro factors as an influence on your investing, if at all? And what counsel do you have for advisors that find a top-down approach confusing or overly complex?
What we find is, and what I find from my own experience, macro is very, very hard to get right on a consistent basis. So what we do at Claremont Global is we admit that, and we say, buy businesses that can withstand the most adverse economic circumstances. We don't buy themes. We don't buy expecting a good macro environment, and try and buy businesses that, even in the worst of times, have no problem with their cash flow, no problem with their balance sheet, and have resilient earnings. Because one of the statistics I like to talk about is the Fed, with all their information, 250 PhDs, is correct about 20 to 30% of the time.
Another theme is investment process. What does it look like in the Claremont Global portfolio, and what are the core investment principles that you apply as an investment team?
So we obviously looking for great businesses. You have to, in a 10 to 15 stock portfolio, like I said, we're looking for organic growth, high margins, strong balance sheets, resilient earnings. So if we look for all of those key attributes, and then most importantly, we're looking for businesses that change very slowly. So once you've got that, you've got your subset of businesses that you want to own, and then being very clear around what you think the business is worth, and then what price you're prepared to buy it at. And that's a process you can consistently do over and over again.
Alongside great leadership teams, are there any other linking themes across all of your portfolio companies?
I would say the number one thing would be slow to change, sustained competitive advantage, resilient earnings. I think that thing of sustained competitive advantage is really important for us, where you look ahead 5-10 years and try and imagine, could someone disrupt this business? That's the number one thing we look for.
Across this wonderful event, Bob, we've heard so many views on markets and also on framing market themes for advised clients. What's been some of your key takeaways from the Investment Leaders Forum?
I think one of the things that I think about a lot is clients. So it's interesting speaking to people, how they think about clients and how we can help them in our messaging to get through to the end clients, because we know there's lots of different strategies, lots of different asset classes, but in our small subset, trying to understand how they run their businesses and how we can help them, speak to their clients.
Bob Desmond, Claremont Global, thank you very much for participating in the Investment Leaders Forum New Zealand.
Thanks, James.